Generally speaking, darker belt colors often signify more skill. So that is pretty much the ideal color to have in a martial art in order to be considered good. Now, obviously, black belt, that's self explanatory. However, if you're training martial arts just to use it for practicality, I do feel that once you surpass, say, like either the brown or red rank in a certain art, I do feel that the practicality basically wears off after that point. After those belts, you're pretty much just trying to perfect everything and kind of just impress your instructor to the best of your ability. I'm not saying people shouldn't, pursue black belts, especially if they're passionate for certain art, or if they just really want to get that, what I would call lifetime goal. It's a lifetime goal of mine as well. But if you're just training to be able to learn how to defend yourself better and just to be overall good at some kind of skill that you're interested in building, then I would say stop at, say, brown belt. That's what I did in karate. I'm only 6 months away from black belt. I actually miscalculated things. I wanted to originally be only a month from black belt in karate, but in my particular institution, they require a little bit longer at that specific belt in order to get to black belt from there. However, like I already said, it's the darker colors. Normally, that's kind of the general rule, at least in my opinion. And yes, my opinion is legitimate. I have actually trained places, I've actually sparred with people, I've actually rolled with people, and I have a general experience with training martial arts. This is just kind of my observation after a couple years of practicing this hobby. No, I'm not an expert in it. I'm not even like incredible at martial arts, but I will say this much is that once I got to brown belt, especially in karate, I did notice that the benefits were definitely able to be seen. It was a lot easier to conceptualize, how effective it became, especially whenever I would be up against someone who was completely new to martial arts. At that point, I could see the hard work finally paying off. So, to summarize in a nutshell, basically, in order to be considered good at martial arts, or, whatever the best belt is in order to maximize practicality, I would say the darker belt colors are normally something that signify that you're decent or good at something, but especially when it comes to martial arts.